the AA boys take that long jog down the front stretch. As our coverage rolls on in high definition here from Shippensburg. It's been a great day on the track so far. 3 state records have fallen. Arkita Thomas in the AA girls 110 hurdles going 14:13. Central Bucks South in the AAA girls 4x8 going 8:51. And Ross Wilson going 8:56 in the AAA boys 3200. Here are the lane assignments for the AA boys 400 with Alex Gallagher of Camp Hill in lane 1. Quay Isbell of Washington in lane 2. He had a big hand in that 4x8 championship for Washington from earlier today. Gerald Pereira of Palmerton is in lane 3. James Chandler of Trinity Christian in lane 4. Andrew Miller of Wyomissing in lane 5. In lane 6, it's Aaron Tennis of Riverside. Lane 7, Kenny Barreley of Avonworth. And Elias George of Warrior Run in lane 8. All 8 of these runners did not appear in the final last year. The final that was won by Devon Bricker of Trinity, who was knocked out yesterday in the semis. So Andrew Miller of Wyomissing. That team also had a really good 4x8, which was eventually won by Washington, but Miller was a big part of that relay team. He is the only person in this heat who's ever medaled here at the state meet. That came last year in the 800 when he finished 6th.
That's Andrew Miller, you said?
Yes.
And he's actually going to play soccer at Millersville. He's not even going to run.
Miller and Chandler, who's to his left in lane 4, dead heated yesterday, both turning in 50.09s in the semifinals. They run in the preferred lanes of 5 and 4 respectively. That is a look at Chandler from Trinity Christian, also a senior.
Set.
And it is another fair start. Out quickly was Aaron Tennis of Riverside in lane 6. Making up the stagger along with DeQuay Isbell of Washington in lane 2. That Washington team in Isbell with a lot of momentum coming off that gold medal in the 4x8. On the backstretch with Tennis still running strong in lane 6. Miller has made up some of the stagger in lane 5. And Isbell is still there in lane 2. Here comes Barreley in lane 7, the sophomore from Avonworth, and they make the turn now for home with Miller and Barreley. Barreley wearing red in lane 7. Here comes Miller and Isbell hard on the inside in lane 2. Is there enough time for him? Miller and Barreley. Here they come to the line, and it's going to be Andrew Miller. Going to play soccer next year collegially, 49-30, and this is final high school track meet to win gold in the 400.
Congratulations, Andrew Miller. He's going to be into technology, and he invents things. Well, he just invented a gold medal. Congratulations.
Great race, particularly by Barreley, who did not have a very desirable lane in lane number 7 and stayed there right there to the end, along with DeQuay Isbell, who's had a great day for Washington. He ran in lane 2 in that heat. And Miller justifiably happy after that. Here's a look at this very close finish. And as Rick mentioned earlier, that's not the official finish line camera. That is a PCN camera. The FAT time is not taken off that, but no photo finish required there. Andrew Miller going 49-30. Bettering the time that Bricker won it last year by about 0.4 of a second.
That camera does get to show you how athletes lean, and their head is not the finish, it's their torso. So if their chest is first, that's the torso. If it's the base of the neck, that's the torso. They all try to dip there at the end.